Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well today, and welcome back. We're here to watch episode 13, the newest episode of Attack on Titan, the final season, and the build-up to whatever is about to happen in these next 3 to 4 episodes has been insane. There's a new faction on the rise in the Jaegerists who believe that Eren is the true ruler of the walls. He's their savior. He's the one that's going to bring glory to the new Eldian Empire, or at least that's what his followers believe. So now we have this new anti-militia faction within the walls. And not only that, you know, that's already a problem, but the governing body of the walls, they now also have to prepare for a global alliance that's going to be coming to the island in the next 6 months. But they also have to deal with a surprise attack that they have no idea about right now. And Peak is already within the walls, which makes me believe that Reiner and Galliard are there as well. Maybe Colt's there. I don't know. I don't know what use Colt would be, considering Colt doesn't have a Titan power yet. But I'm going to assume that the 3 warrior candidates, Reiner, Peak, and Galliard are there. We know Peak's there, but I'm going to assume that Galliard and Reiner are there as well. They're there to get the founding Titan, and they're there probably to get Gabby and Falco back, because they said that they're useful assets. It's going to take a while to train new candidates, and they're already like the 2 top at their class, basically. So they want to get them back. Meanwhile, there's been some shady shit going on behind the scenes with Nicolo and all that. He's running a restaurant. We saw in that one scene where like the higher ups were talking about Historia, and the one dude went down into the basement, and Nicolo was like, this wine right here. It clearly wasn't poisoned with any kind of venom or poison or anything like that. But what exactly is in those wine? What was in that wine? What are they up to? These people, those 2 are clearly Jaegerists. They follow Eren Yeager. So what did they do with that wine? Furthermore, Sasha's family is going to this restaurant. Are they going to end up drinking that wine? Would Nicolo do that to the family of the girl that he loves, whatever's in that wine? And meanwhile, Gabby and Falco are there too. So this should be very interesting, considering the fact that Gabby was the one that offed Sasha. There's just a lot going on, man. Meanwhile, Pixis is saying that they need to negotiate with the Jaegerists, even though he doesn't like it. But at the same time, Pixis isn't exactly a very upfront individual, if you know what I'm saying. This is the same dude who has twisted the truth time and time again. The very first time we saw it was when he rescued Eren from everybody's, I guess, anger and fear of him when he first was revealed to be a Titan shifter way back in season 1. He was the one that came up on the fly saying that, hey, we've been experimenting on him, that's why he can Titan shift. He told Yelena, can you tell a good story? So he seems to be, you know, wanting to twist the truth a little bit. I highly doubt Pixis is going to fully cooperate with the Jaegerists, because at the end of the day, they're now considered domestic terrorists, you know what I'm saying? So that should be interesting as well. It just seems like everything is gonna, it just seems like it's all gonna hit the fan here soon, man. I don't know what's gonna happen in this episode, if anything, but it's gonna be crazy here soon, especially when you have 3 of the enemy there in hiding who can shift into Titans. Sort of like how Reiner, Annie, and Bertolt ended up getting to the island back in the day. Reiner just has 2 different people with him this time, not Annie and Bertolt, but he has Galliard and Peak. Meanwhile, Annie is still on the island in her crystal, and they've been showing her this season, so she's more than likely going to show up at some point too. They wouldn't just be showing Annie for no reason. But anyway, guys, I got all my thoughts off my chest. I'm sorry that I rambled on. You're not here for that. Well, some of you are. Some of you are here for that, but you're here for me to watch the episode. Let's go ahead, count this down. Jump into episode 13 of Attack on Titan, the final season. 3, 2, 1, play. I am so ready, dude. Even though I probably am not ready. Oh, furthermore, dude, like, Eren's going to find where Zeke is, and there's only 30 troops with Zeke, and Levi's there. What if some of those troops that are watching Zeke They're using gas weapons now? The Marleys are making a new weapon? Bro, that's super reminiscent. Okay. That's how he transforms people? Oh, because it has Ragako. Yeah, that was Connie's village, dude. He still did it. I mean, they all are doing things that they don't like though, so. All right then. So we just learned how he can control them. Hmm. The rumbling. So we just learned how he was able to control those people. Just like he controlled the ones back on Marley on the ship. He just learned that Eren got out. Levi just learned that Eren escaped and that the Premier is dead. Bruh. Is Zeke spinal fluid or some shit in the wine? Because why would they just show us how he was able to turn the Titans and control them? So when we saw him turn those Titans back in like season 3 at that one battle, where Erwin died, I was like looking at that. He would yell. We didn't know that he would yell and turn them, but we saw that in this season. But he clearly can turn Eldians into Titans that he can control. However, if the only requisite for them to be turned into Titans is them being Eldian, then everybody that's Eldian would have turned when they heard Zeke's yell. So there has to be another requirement, which we just learned, which is, I guess it's Zeke's spinal fluid that was in that gas, which allows him to do that. So if that's the case, are they putting his spinal fluid in that wine so they can turn some of these higher up officials into Titans when Eren and Zeke make their move? Because it's clear Eren and Zeke are manipulating the situation and moving on their own, bro. If that's what's going to happen, that's going to be fucking insane. Children of the Forest. Dude, I don't got a good feeling, bro. I do not have a good feeling. If that's what's going to happen, that means they're going to eliminate some of the higher ups in the government there, and Zeke is going to have control of them as Titans. Yeah, you need to chill out. Yeah, yeah. Well, he's not going to like you because if he figures out that you're the one that killed the person he cared about. Since it's on the house, remember he said, you know, can you? I don't think if that's what's happening with the wine, I don't think he'll do that to Sasha's family though. Bro, are they gonna start putting two together here? Are you gonna figure it out, Gabby? Thought they were in love. Is Falco gonna put two and two together? Because Falco's pretty quick on the pickup, dude. He's pretty quick on the pickup. Looks like Nicolo shouldn't have been a soldier and he should have been a cook all along. More? The scouts. Remember, she was wondering, she wants to confirm if her suspicions are correct or not with Yelena fighting for the rights of Marlians. Remember that? Or concerns that she has and she wants to... Dude, I don't have a good feeling, bro. Like, shit's about to pop off soon. If my suspicions are correct, and that's what's going on with that wine and Zeke and all that, don't drink it. They're focusing on the wine again. Do not drink the fucking wine, dude. No. Very good. Nicolo. I mean, Nicolo grew fond of them too because of Sasha. Yeah, look at this. It's so clear what's happening now, dude. Playing it that way though. Look, he doesn't want to act that way, but he has to cover it up because he doesn't want them to get wrapped up in that. That's what's gonna happen, bro. They're gonna turn into fucking pure titans. And he doesn't want them to turn. Dude. Dude. Because it was only for the higher ups. Only for the higher ranking officials. Because if they eliminate them and turn them to pure titans, then the command's gonna start to crumble, dude. This is gonna be insane. Is he gonna figure out that Gabby... He's a Jaegerist, though, so that don't matter. He's gonna fucking figure it out, dude. He's not your ally, Gabby. Our real revenge is yet to begin. Bro, if there's if Zeke's spinal fluid's in there, it just got on Falco, and if he got cut, it went into him, dude. Dude, he's gonna fucking out her as the... But now this doesn't look good because it looks like he's... How is the family gonna react to that, dude? I don't think Kaya knew that either, dude. Dude, this is not good. This is nuts. It's gonna... Wow. The atrocities of war, dude. He's a Jaegerist. Dude, this is sick. He's gonna defuse the situation. He's not gonna kill a child, dude. He's not gonna kill her, dude. I don't think it's in his nature to do that. He's trying to defuse the situation by getting the knife away from Nicolo. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't do this. And that did happen. They talked about this back in season 2. Forest, children of the forest. Yep. That's right. Don't force this onto the next generation, which is what Hanjay said earlier when they were figuring out what they had to do. Yep. It's the right thing to do, Nicolo. They're even showing care for her despite knowing the truth. Kaya does, though. But Kaya's just a child herself, dude. Again, and these are these sins that are. It's rough. What a phrase. Yeah. The shit to turn them into. That's why they showed all that, dude. Bro, I really hope the 30 people here have not been drinking that wine, bro. They've been Is that coffee or is that wine? It looks like it's coffee. It better not be wine. Because if he turns these 30 soldiers in the fucking Titans, dude, I hope nothing bad happens to Levi, dude. Come on, bro. Because these are his allies right now, but if they get turned somehow. Yeah, he lost his whole Levi squad protecting Eren, dude, back in season 1. Petra and all them. Dude, I got a bad feeling. Yeah, I mean, dude, Eren, Flock, Yelena did it. Nah, she's not. Like maybe them, but like Yelena's in on it, Eren's in on it, Zeke's in on it. But they also get turned. Yeah. You do not trust Zeke, dude. So they lied about freezing up. That little lie, because then they never would have thought that they drank it, because they thought they would freeze up if they drank it. To turn Eldians. Wow, we didn't know about this. Because he took, wow. Because they're gonna topple the command. You start taking out high officials, dude. Exactly. This dude's just lost in this world, man. Fell in love with one of them. He's lost. Which I feel a lot of people in this world, in this series, probably are. This is what war does to people. Falco has the spinal fluid in, bro. There's more to life than that, Gabby. Just like someone I know. Eren? Dude! Yo, he was like, don't do nothing. I will turn. Yeah, they want to know where Zeke is. They don't even want to negotiate. Eren decide. Exactly, because Eren knows Pixis well. He knows Pixis was, yeah. Yep. And Eren knows this. That's right, they have moles in all the military branches. Bruh. Oh. You really don't, but they know. He knows, though, doesn't he? Look at his face. Because he knows. Flock. Dude, and the one person that hates Eren the most right now is her, and he's right in front of her, bro. This is nuts. I don't know if I want to watch the preview, because I don't want to get spoiled on anything, dude. Yeah, we're not going to watch the preview. So, dude. So we were right. Basically, I was right. I'm sure other people guessed it. That's what's in the wine. It became abundantly clear when they started to talk about, how Zeke can use his power and all that. It became so clear that's what they were doing, dude. And Flock knew. And the way Flock was just acting there, this dude he's changed, bro. He's changed from where he was 4 years ago. A lot of these characters have. But that look he did when he like was grinning and he said like, shh, don't say anything. He looks so sinister. He looks so crazed, bro. And this is what this war is doing to these people. And then that scene with Nicolo and Sasha's family and Falco and Gabby and then, Hanji and them. That shit was so intense. So intense. And I knew Sasha's father would not kill a child. Sasha's father is basically saying, we need to bear these sins. We can't let the sins of us be the burden of the next generation. The sins of the father are not the sins of the son, if you ever heard that, saying before. And that goes back to Hanji saying, I don't know why my emotions are getting to me, but this episode, dude, whoo! That shit was so high strung, bro, and so intense. Her saying, is it right to push this burden, push these sins onto our descendants? And she said that when they were thinking about what they were going to do over the last 3 years, and we saw those flashbacks. So there's so much going on. And now you have Eren here with the cut hand, like he did with Reiner back in Marley, saying, don't do anything because I will transform. He's there with his two best friends and Gabby. And Gabby was so dead set, so fixated on Eren at one point. Remember that? I'm going to kill Eren Yeager. This is Eren Yeager's fault. The object of all her hatred is right in front of her, but she can't do anything. And he says he wants to talk to them. Is he there to try to get Armin and Mikasa to join the Jaegerists? I think he might be. I think he wants to at least, even though Eren's doing all of this, I do believe somewhere in Eren there's still some light. I believe that he believes he's doing what he has to do. We don't know what Eren has seen over these last 4 years. He has the memories of the founder. He has his father's memories. But he also just drank the blood, the spinal fluid of the Warhammer Titan. And we don't know if he gained even more memories through that. So we don't know what this dude's seen. We don't know, what has changed him, like, so drastically. Like, I'm sure there's multiple things. I also believe something with Historia also changed him, because he was so polite and so happy to see her and all of that in those flashbacks. And then in the flash forward to the present, we saw Eren was different. We saw Historia was like a lifeless husk. She was emotionless. Things have changed. I still also do not buy the story that it's some random dude's baby. I believe it's Eren's baby. There's always been some kind of connection between Eren and Historia. And then Hanji also said, I thought you cared about Historia. Why did you abandon her? So we still need to learn the truth about Historia and the child. But I feel like there's still at least a shred of lightness still in Eren, which is why he's coming to his friends. Maybe he wants to explain why he's doing the things he's doing, and maybe he wants to get them on his side as well. But this is the moment, man. I think this might be the moment. And I said this earlier in the season when we saw Armin extend the hand for the upteenth time to Eren when he was getting onto the Zeppelin or whatever, the airship. We saw him reach his hand out, and I said, that's such an iconic scene because we've seen them reach their hands out to each other so many times throughout the series. And every time Eren took that hand or Armin took that hand, even after him doing this all on his own in Liberio, Armin still extended his hand to his friend. Will that hand be extended to Eren after everything that just happened? Will Armin extend his hand to Eren one more time and join the Jaegerists? Or will he retract his hand and say, I can't go along with what you're doing? I'm so ready to see this conversation, dude. Just because of the long lasting effect of those of the meaning of that hand being extended. What is going to happen between these three characters, these three best friends? This is going to be nuts. Meanwhile, Levi, huge moment for Levi, saying all this time they have sacrificed countless comrades, all for Eren because he believed Eren was the hope of humanity. Erwin believed it as well. But now Levi's like, this was all a farce, man. This is all bullshit, basically. What did I do? Because Eren's doing his own shit. So what path is Levi going to go on now? Furthermore, Levi's there in this forest with his captive Zeke and 30 of the scouts. I really hope that they did not drink any of that wine, because if they drank any of that wine, they're all going to turn into Titans, right? And that means Zeke's going to end up, not Zeke, Levi's going to be gone. Unless Levi can't turn because of his Ackerman blood, because they're special. There's all this stuff we don't know about the Ackermans. We don't know why they have the powers they have. They seem to be like a subset of the Eldians. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're just some kind of special Eldian or something that can use the power of the Titans but not transform. Sort of like in Dragon Ball Super, how Broly was able to tap into the Uzuru state, but not actually transform into one. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. So maybe the Ackermans, if they have that blood, they're immune to turning into Titans. Maybe they can't turn because they already have that overpowered ability of being able to be strong and all that. So I have a bad feeling about Levi. I just really have a bad feeling, dude. I hope he does not die. But if they were able to off the strongest human in existence, that would clearly give the Jaegerists a huge advantage. So I don't know, man. Furthermore, this whole episode, we didn't see anything of the warrior candidates peak the warriors, not the candidates. We haven't seen anything of the warriors peak Galliard or Reiner in this episode. So they're still lying in wait as well. Meanwhile, they have infighting between the Jaegerists and the governing body of the walls. So I wonder if like Peak and them are actually hearing about this as well, and they're just waiting for the perfect time to strike. This is going to be complete chaos. This is going to be complete chaos. This is going to be more chaotic than what we saw in Liberio earlier this season. I feel it, dude, because there's so much more going on. There's so much more at stake. This is going to be insane. But guys, what are your thoughts on this episode of Attack on Titan? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. It's completely free. I greatly appreciate it, and it does truly help the channel out. And as always, guys, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you very soon for another video.